Today on the channel is a return of Turtle Tuesday. In today's video, we got the Super 7 Ultimate Edition, Raphael.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Super 7 Ultimate Edition, Raphael. But for all your Super 7 needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free, or head over to Super 7 and use code KYLEP to show that you love these turtle videos, I guess. I don't know. There you go. But you can't do that as well. But today, we got Raphael, a favorite turtle of many out there, of course, is Raphael. And it's time to get after him in the Ultimates line here as we're working our way through every single Tuesday on the brand new Kyle Peterson 2.0 channel with Turtle Tuesday. Opening up these Ultimates, and we'll pepper in a few other turtle stuff from time to time. Probably some Playmate stuff. You never know what might be on Turtle Tuesday. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's kick it off with the old packaging. Of course, shipper box time. We got the old turtle shipper box looking really good here for old Raphael. Not a lot to see here, but a nice shipper box. Looks like Super 7 going away from the shipper boxes as of recent, but it is what it is. There you go. See you later. Now we dive over here. We dive over to Raphael in the old packaging. Beautiful turtle packaging. We're getting accustomed to it. You got the sewer lid right there. Little screaming turtle face looking good. Nothing on either side of that. Classic turtle logo on the back. We love that all day long. And then, of course, slip case. This slips on out. Boom, like so, and we give it the old see you later, goodbye. And then, of course, we got Raphael doing Raphael things in the package, looking good. You got that green brick with the dark wash looking nice. Love the yellow background against the plastic. All the accessories we get with these turtles, of course. Classic Turtles logo, then Raphael's name there. Little brick on the side, little brick on the side. Then, of course, we got the back of the package. That's where the magic happens. We got a little blurb. Let's see what it says about our old pal, Raphael, the witty voice of the Turtles. Raphael is a hothead and the most opinionated, impulsive, and restless Ninja Turtle. Raphael loves nothing more than to test himself in battle and trains for sheer enjoyment. He's usually the one to leap into action, and it's nearly impossible to get him to back down. So, old Raphael getting after it on a daily basis is what he's doing there. And sometimes he even goes undercover, as we did see with the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive back in the day. See you later. Goodbye. All right, get it out of there. Then we get the old plastic prison. Raphael looking good. Like I said, a million accessories right here looking really, really nice. But I'm going to take this offline, get this all out of the pack, and we'll be back talking all things Raphael Ultimate Edition. All right, we got Raphael out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's start with the accessories as we usually do right here. We're going to start with the old weapons rack, the old weapons tree once again. Get all the classic turtle weapons on this. Not really needed, as I always say, a cool nod to the past. There's no doubt about it, but for me, I'm not breaking these off. I'm not using these classic weapons. And I don't know if many are. There might be some out there. Shout out to you if you are. But for me, they're going to stay on this rack. That's the way they're going to be there. Then we get all the hands under the sun. Of course, Raphael got two gripping hands out of the package here. But we do get the splayed out hands. Get a lot of use out of these molds here with the turtles, being four turtles, using the same molds for these hands, of course. Two-fisted hands, got to have those. And then we got two more sets of gripping hands with the different hinges going on. Choose your own hand adventure with Raphael or any of the turtles, or really any Super 7 Ultimate, really, at the end of the day. We get that stuff all the time. We do get the throwing stars here in silver. Once again, we've seen those before. Got the hole in the middle. Looking good here for a throwing star. Two of these things, bam, bam, one of those kind of deals. If you're a turtle, and then you get the turtle sub-weapons, we'll call them here. I always call them the pizza weapons. They always kind of remind me of pizza slices. We got two of these here with the leather brown handle, nice silver at the top, looking really good. Some dangerous weapons, some bad days at the office if you get stabbed by one of those. And then you do get the big old thing right here, the big old sword. I don't know, sword? Sure, why not? But it's kind of a sword at the end there, leather handle strap, little turn there on the side. Does anybody use these weapons for their turtles? I don't know how you can. They're so iconic with their regular weapons. I don't know who could use these, but I guess if you want to change it up, do something different, you can do that at the end of the day. And I guess if you're a really hardcore turtle fan, you might be buying 2 of these figures to display both heads. I could see that. Maybe mix the weapons up, something like that. That's a possibility, of course. You do get a pizza slice. We always love a pizza slice with our turtle figures. Very on brand, and as I always say, you could use this with any toy line if you really wanted to. Nice slice of pepperoni pizza right here. Looking really good. I'm here for that. I'm always here for a slice of pizza. Hook it up. I'm here for that. Turtle communicators, you got the closed one, you got the open one. Choose your own turtle communication needs, I guess, what you have. Almost looks like an old school Game Boy in some ways. But it looks good. It's a turtle communicator. We've seen these before as well. Good coloring on these. Like that they color in all the buttons, the screen, everything. Making it look really official is what it looks like. Instead of just plain Jane like we've seen in the past as well. So we get 2 turtle communicators. Now we get down to the weapons. And very interestingly enough, we get 2 sets of size here for Raphael. So how do you like your size really at the end of the day? Do you like the dull silver gray plastic on this with the black handle? Or do you like the more chrome silvery version? And I think I prefer the chrome silvery one, but it is really whichever one you like best. Like what you like, don't what you don't, of course. But we get 2 versions here, and it really is choose which one you want. And once again, if you buy 2 of these, I guess you display either way, however you want to do it. But it is the size, of course. We've seen it before. Looking good. No issues with this. No problems with this. Very on brand, of course, for Raphael. Now we get down to the figure himself here. We got 2 heads, of course. Straight out of the package, you got the classic Raphael head here. Always, when I see this Raphael head, I always think he's like grimacing. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up or something. He's really biting his teeth on this. Got teeth showing throughout, of course. The wide eyes, the red bandana. And we do know when the turtles started, they all looked like this. So that was kind of the name of the game back in the day. But he does look good. It looks like Raphael. I love the homage to the Playmates, of course, at the end of the day, like we get with all these turtles. And that's how I've decided to display these with the original Playmates head on them. Now, I did get the glow-in-the-dark set as well, which we've been unboxing on the channel. I'm using the second heads on those for a little point of difference, of course. And that's what gets us to the second head here. Very similar, but very different. This is very Playmates, cartoony looking. I don't know if realistic is the right word for this, but it looks a little bit more gritty, a little bit more realistic. All the teeth showing once again, but a little bit meaner teeth, wide eyes, red bandana. On point for Raphael. I'm here for this head. Both good heads here. I have no issues with at all. Of course, articulation. Head goes around, up, down, side to side. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Single jointed elbows. Little side to side action. Of course, hands removable back and forth, side to side. Big old splits if you need them for the turtles. You got them right there. No side-to-side anything. You get a little bit of waist in there, but basically limited by this big turtle shell in the middle there. It makes sense. You do get single-jointed knees, a little back and forth on those. Back and forth, side-to-side, of course, on the feet and the ankles. No peg holes in the bottom of these, so you're not going to be able to use a ringside stand, as we do know. So we've seen that from the other turtles as well. But he does stand fairly good on his own, as we can see right there. Do got a little holster on the back of his turtle shell, and of course, got the holster in the front here for both of his sides if you need it. You got the R on the belt, another identifier that you know this is Raphael. He starts with an R. We see that with all the other turtles when they mixed up the colors, all that kind of stuff. Makes sense, on brand, helps you remember what turtle is which. There's no doubt about it there. But a good-looking Raphael, a little darker green skin on him here. I don't mind that. And, of course, the kind of yellowish-orange underbelly shell and then the brown shell at the top. Just all day long, you know this is a Ninja Turtle with the R there and the bandana. You know it's Raphael. I think it gets the point across here. And a fun line to have these turtles. And I know a lot of people collecting these only bought the 4 turtles. They called it quits there. I just want turtle representation. Bam, you got it there. But, of course, you know me. We got all of them, and we're going to get to all of them on the channel here eventually, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to this channel every single Tuesday for a new turtle video, and tell a friend while you're at it. Tell a friend. There you go. But we do got the Playmates re-release version of Raphael right here, so you can kind of see the comparison between these two. Kind of fun. All these years later, I, of course, as a little kid, had the original Turtles. Wasn't super deep into the Turtle line. deep enough to be dangerous. We'll call it that. But I like the homage. I like the paying tribute all these years later to what the Playmates were. Just a very fun line so far as we're diving into these Super 7 Ultimate figures. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? You picking these up? You passing? You not sure? You've got too many turtle collections? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And of course, subscribe to this channel and the other YouTube channel. We got videos every single day on both of the channels. And of course, Patreon, access early videos from both channels every single day over there, and that is your best way to support the channel, all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and of course, Instagram. So for another Turtle Tuesday in the books with Raphael, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.